Hi there everyone, welcome to the group on Loving Again Later in Life, taking the journey back to you. Now firstly, welcome to all of our new members. It's really great to have new people come in, and if you want to invite friends that want to come into the group, feel free to do that as well. You don't necessarily need to want to love again later in life. If you just want to take that journey back to you and ask some of those big questions, like who am I and where am I going in life and what do I really want, this is the place to be. Because this is actually where most of us want to be in life, right? We want to know what direction we're taking. We want to know the journey that we're on. We want to have certainty in the decisions that we make. We want to feel happy, find what makes us happy, do what brings us passion, right? Anyway, this is the place to be if you want to do that in your life. Now, there's a couple of things I'm going to talk about today. Number one is resilience, all right? And this is a key area that I work in, resilience. It's about coming back again after adversity. And the second thing I'll talk about is some group coaching. Some of you are reaching out to me, which is wonderful. Thank you. Really happy to work with you. Usually I do one-on-one work. However, I will do a group coaching program. So I'll let you know a bit about that at the end of this video. But I want to talk to you about resilience and the importance of being resilient and feeling resilient, knowing that you are resilient. And I talk about resilience on a number of levels. So what I'll do is I'll probably do a video again on each of these areas: physical resilience, emotional resilience, resilience in your relationships, resilience in your professional life, and also resilience when it comes to having direction, future, meaning and purpose. So what do I mean about physical resilience? Well, why do you need to be resilient anyway? Well, you need to be resilient because life is tough. Life is tough. We've got joy and opportunity, and then we've got challenges and disappointments, right? And it's about knowing how to live life on an even keel. It's about knowing how to be okay with life on an even keel and not needing those ups and downs, right? So much of the things that we want are those new shiny things, something new and exciting to keep you excited, and then when it's finished you just fall down in a heap. But you want to be able to be excited all the time and not fall into that heap. So you need to be resilient. You need to be physically resilient, okay? You need to have health. You need to be fit. Of course you do. You need to nurture your body. You need to take care of your body because it's like a V8 engine, right? It's a fabulous motor vehicle that takes you around. Not a motor vehicle, it's a vehicle that takes you through life, and you want it to be strong and healthy. You want you want to nurture yourself with good food as well. You want to move your body. Movement is the fastest way to have emotional resilience, which is the second area of resilience that I talk about. Emotional resilience, so that you can move through life with strength, with that emotional strength, and not be on a roller coaster of emotions. Have that certainty in yourself. Okay, the third area of resilience is quality relationships. Being resilient in a relationship, showing up as your true, authentic self. Being strong, knowing what you want before you get into a relationship, and when you're in a relationship, having those skills to be able to dance in the relationship and communicate and be open and honest. Take the masks down. Be vulnerable. That big word, vulnerability, right? Quality relationships is an important part of resilience. We can so often be resilient in so many other areas and then fall down in relationships. So I teach a lot about resilience in relationships. Professional resilience. Okay, you want to be happy with what you do, right? With work. If you are a business owner, you need to be really resilient because there's the troughs and the highs and the lows and everything when you're in business, right? Even if you're just a contractor. If you're an employee, you need to be resilient. You need to show up with certainty. You need to know how you're going to move through your role. You need to know where you want to get to in life in the corporate world, if that's what you want. You need to take care of yourself if you're in the corporate world. And of course, having resilience when it comes to having joy in life, having meaning and purpose, having direction, and resilience in every year, every 6 months, having a look at, am I going in the direction that I want to go? is this what is bringing me joy? So I'll cover resilience a lot in our group. I cover it a lot in all of my programs that I run, in fact, and that's probably the area that I love speaking on the most is resilience, especially when you've been through adversity. And in your case, it may have been a marriage breakup, a relationship breakup, and you're in a difficult space right now and you need to come back up again. Well, you need to build your resilience in order to be able to show up in life again, to dust whatever is off on the shoulders and just go, look, I've got this. I can do this. And I want to do this. I'm going to decide today to do this, to live my life. It's my one precious life. Because things can change in an instant, as you know. And we've got to live our lives so that when we get to 80, 90, we don't want to look back with regrets. And that is so what I push. That is so what I push. And, you know, part of the reason I do this is because I've seen how short life can be, how quickly things can change. And having to see my late husband, Phil, take his final breaths, and he so wanted to live. On that day, I made the decision I was going to not waste another day of my life ever. And I saw how quickly things could change. We went from feeling ecstatic in life to horror. So that's why I encourage all of you, live your one precious life now. Oh, that sounded like a bit of a sermon, didn't it? Anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today is resilience, and we'll share more about that. And do comment below if you are if you've got anything to add about how you have shown up with resilient in life. Okay, the second thing is I'm going to start a group coaching program. So I'll invite, if you want to join in, then we'll talk about it and see if you're a good fit. It's pretty intense. It's 3 months. 3 months of intense work on you and your life. Now, I find group coaching a very effective way for people to bounce off together and to grow together. So the way it will work is I actually have a coaching program. It's all written. That's what I do. My programs are all on my website. And this one specifically is all about loving again later in life. It's 8 weeks. It's pretty intense. So there's about an hour and a half to 2 hours each week of work online, and you do work. And then I will pop in and we'll have a great big group coaching session. I'll probably do 2 of those per week to make sure that you can find one that suits you. So normally the program is 8 weeks. I'm going to tag another 4 weeks of coaching on the end of that so that I'll do the group coaching. And of course, I will speak to you individually as well. You'll get 4 sessions in there of individual coaching so I can get to know you specifically and what your needs are specifically. So things that will be covered will be, I've got it written down, oh gosh, there's so much. Tell you what, if you are interested, just book a call with me. There's a link right underneath this, and then we can talk about it and see if you're ready for it. Because like I say, it's pretty intense. When I commit to my clients, I work pretty intensely with you, and it'll be for 3 months, all right? So it's not a Band-Aid. This is a once in a lifetime journey back to you. You'll be given all of the tools. And if you're ready and committed, then it's for you. If you're still a bit scared, then maybe it's not. But anyway, I'll run them a little later again. But this one, we will get into it next week. Probably get into it next week or the week after at the latest. So just book a call with me. I'll open up some more slots over the next week to speak with you. And click on the link, book a call, and we'll just see if it works for you. Anyway, that is all I wanted to share today. Please comment below on how you show up resilient in your life. I'd love to hear it. And have a super day. Okay, wishing you all the best, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.